I have a love-hate relationship with working at 5:45 in the morning, the opening shift at the gym. One part is it's great to get work out of the way, bright and early, but the other part is like I only got to run, a little under 6 miles this morning. So it's trying to, weigh which one is better. Obviously I'm gonna have to do a little extra mileage throughout the week to make up for a shorter day. And Sundays I like to take it easy, but at the same time, being done with work at 9 o'clock, getting in a lift, it's a great feeling. I will not lie. So a love-hate relationship, but at the end of the day, I'm not going to complain if I'm only doing it once a week, because then that means I get my shift done nice and early, and then the rest of the week I get to enjoy my mornings. So it is what it is. Today, though, I am focusing on trying to recover from last weekend. I have been feeling a little sore in my shin, so I do plan on icing at some point throughout the day today, while also just taking care of everything that I need to do. It's a beautiful day out, so I try to get outside for a little bit, maybe wash my car or something like that. And yeah, just enjoy the day, get ready for tomorrow. We got a workout tomorrow morning that we'll talk a little bit more about then. But really just enjoy the day. Like I said, it's a great day to, get in a workout after work, come home, enjoy being at the house, do nothing, edit for the video that's coming out on Wednesday, stuff like that. The little things that go really a long way. And yeah, I'm just really excited to enjoy my afternoon going into the evening, and hopefully all things go well, get to bed early tonight, and then try to get a good workout in tomorrow morning. Alrighty, this morning we have an absolute staple of a workout. If you've been watching the channel for a while, you'll know that I do this workout almost every single week throughout the training session, and very happy that I'm going to be able to be doing it again this morning, doing a threshold, an 8-mile threshold at that. Paces are going to be a little interesting. Normally, I just go for one pace, whether that's 6 minute, 5:49, whatever that might be. Today we're going to be doing alternating miles at 6:15 and 6-minute pace. So 4 miles at 6:15, 4 miles at 6-minute pace, alternate between the two, and this is just going to help break up that threshold, especially being the first one back and doing it on the treadmill. It'll just be nice to, keep my mind moving, keep my mind working, and not have to, just try to get through 48 minutes of running. So this will be a little bit nicer, and I'm very excited. So hopefully everything goes smooth, and then I'll talk to you guys when we finish up that threshold. I've never done a threshold where I alternated miles like the way we did this morning, where we were going around 6:15 for the odd miles and 6 flat for the evens, but oh my goodness, did it make the time fly by. That was easily the quickest an 8-mile threshold has gone. So I think in the future I'm going to try to do that more often when I do have thresholds like that. Obviously it's all up to my coach, but you know, if I had it my way, I would do that every threshold, because honestly that zoomed by. So really happy with how that went. You know, it was pretty evident that the odd miles, my heart rate would kind of stabilize for a little bit, and then I'd pick up the pace and my heart rate would go a little up and then stabilize again. So it was interesting because it's not something that I'm used to, but it nonetheless, great work this morning. An average like 161 for the heart rate too, which I'm pretty happy with. So got the heart rate up and moving, 8 miles in the book. Very happy with that. Got work in a couple hours, so I'm gonna have to head out of here, and then hopefully afterwards we'll get in a quick little shakeout. Something I like to do after workouts, just because I feel like doing a couple easy miles, 2 to 3, you know, when we start doing big mileage, 4 to 5, even 6, but yeah, it's just nice to shake the legs out, flush them out. That's why I call it a flush run. And yeah, this will just help me feel a little bit better tomorrow morning. while I was running this morning, a white van started following me a little bit for a couple minutes, kind of. Not really too sure what was going on there. Made some very irregular turns and decisions, let's put it that way. So a little freaked out about that. And given I run every morning in the pitch black, including running through the woods, it takes a lot to freak me out. But like, that genuinely made me nervous. I thought I was gonna get abducted. Fortunately, I was able to run into the neighborhood and then into a bike path where, even if that was something that was a possibility, wouldn't have been. I'm pretty confident that I could run away from just about anybody who is chasing after me. That being said, I don't want to test that, so yeah, it just freaked me out a little bit, but fortunately did not get abducted. Unfortunately, my toe might be infected. I'm not gonna show you guys what it looks like just because that's kind of nasty, but it's all red and puffy. I'm not really sure whether it's the toenail or the toe itself. It's just something I'm gonna keep an eye on. Probably take some ibuprofen later today, and yeah, just hopefully it gets better. But yeah, got a double shift at work today, so gonna focus on that and get through the day. We'll see how it feels tomorrow. Every now and then, these drinks right here go on sale for 99 cents, limit 10, and I always do my best to try to stock up on them just for the simplicity of drinking calories. It's so much easier to drink calories than it is to eat them. That being said, not the healthiest thing in the world by any means, but it is a great source of just a couple carbs, a little bit of sodium, and like I said, calories. So it is really nice to get a lot of those when I can. That being said, I'm not paying more than 99 cents for a bottle of those when I could just eat whatever's at the house, drink some extra water, and go from there. But yeah, when they are on sale for 99 cents, it's really nice. Do you want to explain what's going on?
We're trying to soak your infected toe in hydrogen peroxide to see if maybe it can get some of the infection out and heal you, since you don't want to go to the doctor.
I ain't got time for that. woke up in the middle of the night last night with my toe hurting pretty bad. Not gonna lie, I ended up taking ibuprofen around 11:30, and it slowly got better over the time, but yeah, just not feeling too great. It's pretty swollen right now. It's very red. It might be infected. It could be something wrong, that I don't really know what I'm gonna do at the moment, but I'm just trying to get through this workout and go from there. I might have to go to the doctor today and see what's going on with it, but yeah, just a big workout day. We have mile repeats this morning, which are going to be a bit faster than what we've been doing recently. We're going to start 6-minute pace, work down to 5:49, shoot for 7 to 9 reps. If I feel good by mile 6, 7, maybe we'll drop the pace down to 5:45. We'll see how I'm feeling, but yeah, just looking to get through this workout and then go from there. But hopefully my toe can get through it and then I'll be okay. But we'll see. After having a month and a half off of doing like workouts and starting to regain my fitness, I thought I was going to lose a lot more fitness than I think I really did. My coach told me, you're not going to lose that much fitness, but obviously taking that much time off, you are going to lose some. Fortunately, that workout felt really good. Like I was pretty comfortable the entire time, and I do think that has a large part to play of doing so much mileage in the fall and being in such good shape. When I did eventually break my collarbone back in November, I was in a pretty good spot. I was definitely the fittest I had ever been. And a workout like this just shows me how much fitness I kept throughout that month and a half of having to take some time off. So really happy with how that workout went. I ended up doing my cool down inside just on the treadmill really quick because I don't have a ton of time and I don't really want to bundle back up to go outside, and then just get quick stretch in, some protein, head to work. We are going to the doctors today to do my last set of x-rays, fingers crossed. I said this last time and I really thought it was going to be my last set of x-rays last time, but the doctor wanted me to come back 5 weeks later just to make sure that everything is still healing correctly. Hopefully this will be the last one. If he wants me to come back, I don't know that I will, just because I feel like at this point, if it's healing correctly, I think we're good, but we'll see what happens. Just hopefully have a good rest of the day. No shakeout later today, unfortunately, but I'll just try to, rest up and get ready to go for tomorrow. Long run, probably Saturday this week. We'll see how it goes, but yeah, just want to rest up after a good hard workout.
How's it going?
Not too bad. How you doing today?
Good.
Always good to see you.
Running?
Yeah, I think my base for like 70 miles this week, so
70 miles.
every day gets a little bit better. Okay, a couple quick updates. The doctor's appointment went really well. That was the last set of x-rays that I'll be getting, fortunately. Got really lucky. Doctor said, everything looks good. Basically the same thing he said last time, to be honest, but he said everything looks good. I don't think he doesn't think I need to come back as long as nothing else happens. If something were to happen, he said, feel free to give me a call. We'll get you back in. Otherwise, you should be all set to go. Your bones look like they're healing perfectly fine. Thank goodness for that. Super appreciative for him. It was a really good and easy process, so shout out to my doctor. Next thing, Looking at the weather, we are looking like we're going to be in a tornado warning, I believe. Saturday going into Sunday as well, if I'm not mistaken. 20-mile-per-hour winds all day Saturday, pretty high going into Sunday morning as well. So it's not looking great for the long run. That being said, we're going to move it up to tomorrow. I talked to my coach. He said the move is going to be do it tomorrow, 7:30 pace for the first 8 miles. See how you feel, go from there. So that's what I'm going to do. Probably won't get the chance to talk in the morning just because it's going to be a quick start. Jimmy T is going to be coming with me, so we're going to get up and get moving. He's only going to be with me for a couple miles, unfortunately, because then he's got to split to work. So I'm going to do the last bit by myself. Not the end of the world. It'll just be nice for him to come with me for a couple anyways and get some clips for you guys. So yeah, that's what we're going to do tomorrow. I'm going to head to bed though now, try to get a couple hours of sleep before heading back out there. And then, we'll talk more about it tomorrow. But yeah, I'm just wanted to give you guys a quick update before I head to sleep. One thing that I always get a little nervous about is when it comes to modifying my training plan. I pretty much do exclusively what I'm told by my coach, Arrow, and when it comes to having to change things around, I always try to run it by him just to get his opinion and take on the fact. I do whatever I'm told for the most part, and I try to stick by what he tells me, but there are times where, like today, I need to change my long run in order to get a full long run in instead of having to do it on a treadmill in the morning on Saturday. So when I talked to Arrow and he told me that it would be all right and he wanted me to go at 7:30 pace, it kind of just gave me a little bit of relief because I knew that obviously he's going to have me do what's best, and putting a little, you know, restraint on this long run by only being able to go to 7:30 pace for the first 8 miles, that is, makes it a little bit easier for me to digest, because if I didn't have that, I probably would have tried to run it faster just out of, what I'm used to doing. And running 7:30 pace for the first 8 miles really helped slow me down. And after that, I ended up jumping on the canal, and that slowed me down a ton because I really couldn't see where I was going in the dark. So this long run honestly ended up going really well. I'm very happy with how things went. We averaged 7:30 pace for the first 8 miles and then slowed it down to where we averaged 7:40 pace for the entire long run. And that's something I'm actually really happy about, given that I had a pretty difficult workout the day before. Like, I felt great during the workout, but it was a mile repeat, 9 reps with a minute rest. Like, that's not anything easy. So, I'm not going to be fully recovered for that today. But at the same time, I was still able to get in a long run this week, and it wasn't on the treadmill, which I think is really important. I've said it before, I don't like doing a lot of mileage on the treadmill, so if I can, I like to try to get rid of that and not have to worry about it too much. And yeah, today was one of those days where I'm just glad that I was able to have that communication with my coach to know what was in the best for me, and I think everything worked out pretty well. So very, very happy with how this long run went. 30 years ago today, my dad kissed my mom for the very first time. And 30 years later, he's waking up at 4 a.m. to drive next to me on my long run while I trained to run 100 miles a week in preparation to do marathons. Shout out my parents, man. They're the best. Okay, quick little product review / update for those interested. If not, skip ahead a little bit, but going to start off with the easy one. We have the SIS gels. I have not tried the caffeinated or the electrolyte gel. I only take gels on my long runs, as you guys know, and I'm wanting to save those for something special. But the normal gels that are like, It's called an isotonic, and the main difference between the SIS gels versus something like a Goo, Honey Stinger, Morton, those gels are very much like gooey, like, I don't know, it's a thicker substance, where this is more like watery, like it's a water-based gel, if I'm not mistaken. So I just like almost drink this gel, and I think that is the best way to go for gels personally. I'm a very big fan of the SIS gels, isotonic specifically. And yeah, I'll probably be using those for all of my training just because I do like them that much. And they have some great flavors. Cherry, big fan of. Tutti Frutti is pretty good. I'm excited to try all of these, especially the salted strawberry that I have for my electrolyte gel. Very excited to try that one. So I'll update you guys in the future of what I think of the caffeinated and electrolyte when I do try them. But for the time being, that's my thought on the gels. Jumping over to the Element electrolyte packets, these are pretty interesting just due to the flavors. I don't know how I feel about them just quite yet. I did the grapefruit flavor for my workouts earlier this week, and I didn't mind it. It's not like I loved it. I didn't hate it by any means. It's pretty good. But the chocolate salt's just not it. I don't think that I want something like a chocolate salt flavor for workouts, long runs, before runs, after runs. Honestly, anytime running is in the picture, I don't want to drink this, to be honest with you. Like, this has got to be something like relaxing, end of the day, you're craving like a chocolate taste. Just not for me personally. So we'll see how the rest of them taste. They are very salty, I will say that. So it's nice to obviously get the electrolytes in, and the grapefruit did taste pretty good. I'm hoping that some of these, like the citrus and the raspberry, will taste good. I don't have high hopes for like a mango chili. The chocolate one was, I'm not gonna lie, not too great. Raw unflavored should be all right, though. Then again, do I really want to be tasting salt water during a workout? I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, I'll update you guys on the flavors as well as time goes on. But to be honest with you, I think the biggest thing when it comes to an electrolyte drink is the taste. Find one that you like the taste, because sodium is sodium. Whatever electrolyte brand you're going with, it doesn't really matter as long as you like the taste, in my opinion. They they're all pretty much similar, to be honest with you. There's not much that varies. So that's just my opinion, though. Do your own research, make your own decisions, find something that you like, and I would just go from there. Jumping finally over to the Gatorade Endurance formula. Outside of the color that looks just, I mean, yeah, this is pretty awesome, not gonna lie. I've been really enjoying this. Take it, just usually after my runs, just to add again some of those electrolytes and carbs back into the system. It's easy to drink this really quickly. I can take it with me to work or wherever I'm at, so I do enjoy this. I'm still deciding on whether or not I should start taking it later in the day, like closer to the time I go to sleep. That might help for the morning runs. I'd love to take it before my runs, but it's just not realistic given how quickly I get up and start my runs. So we'll see how that goes. I obviously looked into making sure that it was safe to consume, given that it is expired. And according to the Gatorade website, the only thing that's really going to change is the potency of the taste. So the taste over time may, not be as strong, which is what it is. I think it tastes just fine, just like lemon lime Gatorade, to be honest with you. So yeah, I'm a fan of this so far. We'll see how it goes. I have to decide how I'm going to use all these going into the future. Kind of just play around, see what works the best, and go from there. If you do have any other questions specifically about this stuff, please let me know. I'm not affiliated with any of these companies in the slightest, so I'm just giving you my personal opinion based on my experience with all of that. That being said, let's jump back to the video.
It's currently 12:15 in the morning. The storm just started about 15 minutes ago. It looks like it's gonna last another hour, so we're currently just trying to get through it. Woke me up almost immediately, just me and Callie. Oh, she's in the corner right there. Just us two here at the house. My parents left for Michigan uh, before I got home from work, so it's just us here trying to hold down the fort, see what happens. A little bit of lightning has started, so I'm hearing a little bit of thunder here and there, but it's not as bad as storms we've had in the past, so I think we'll be all right. But just a little nervous because I'm home alone, so if I hear the sirens start, we'll be down in the basement. Otherwise, hopefully we can weather the storm and head back to sleep, get a couple extra hours before getting up and seeing what the weather looks like.
Fortunately, we were able to make it through the storm without any damage to the house or really the surrounding areas. I think we got pretty lucky. I know that was a big storm going through pretty much the entirety of Illinois into Missouri. I think also potentially up into Wisconsin. So just a big old storm through the Midwest. Nothing new at this point, but yeah, everything seems to be okay. So very appreciative for that. And when I woke up this morning, I just decided to sleep in a couple extra hours, get my rest, especially getting woken up in the middle of the night. And, it's just so windy outside, still 20-mile-per-hour winds with twice the strength in the wind gusts. So there really isn't a reason for me to go out there and try to run. So just decided to take the day off, which is going to be really nice just to relax, not have to do anything. I do got to run over to my buddy's house to let his dog out later today. But besides that, just enjoy the day, get some work done on the computer, edit, whatnot, and yeah, just focus back up for tomorrow. But just a day off, it'll be really nice. For those who are wondering, I ended up pouring out the chocolate salt element. I was not a fan in the slightest, to be honest. Even when I was just hanging out, I thought I'd try it again and it just was not me. So I poured that out, got a new one for tomorrow's workout, which is going to be an interesting one. Also, really quick toe update. It's been fine the past few days ever since I did that workout Thursday morning. It wasn't a problem waking up Thursday morning, and then through the workout, it was fine. It slowly started to like go down in size a little bit, and it's still a little bit red, but it hasn't been a problem. So
fingers crossed that all plays out. But one thing I did want to add before I close out the episode, because I know next week's going to be different, but the previous few weeks, entertainment has been at an all-time high when it comes to TV and esports specifically. You know, we had Wednesday ReZero, Thursday Invincible, Friday Severance, Saturday Solo Leveling, and then every weekend Call of Duty and Halo. Mainly, I'm just watching Optic, of course, but oh my god, every day basically, besides like Monday and Tuesday, which I'm sure I could have found something to watch, but every day something was going on and it was great. Now that all these series are coming to an end, or the season is coming to an end, you know, gotta look forward to something else going on. So if you have any TV shows or movie recommendations, let me know because I'd love to know, just for something new to watch, obviously. But that being said, I am gonna go to bed here. I got Callie sleeping in my lap, and yeah, we're gonna get some good sleep because, like I said, we got a big workout in the morning. So I will see you guys next week. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Take care. Love all things. See you next time. Peace out. Say goodbye, Callie. Goodbye.